It was interesting too because it wasn't like religious based. So what we were teaching was really just like basic skills, and I was teaching computer skills, but also just like English and how to use email. Like they don't know how to use email and like how to talk to people online. And it was just like so interesting. And then it's like this impoverished neighborhood that we were staying in. And then literally the block in front of it is just these hotels. And I've been on that side of it, right? Like we all have, Hawaii or whatever. It's just like staying in these nice resorts, but it's just crazy to just be on the other side of that. And I know.
Yeah, just a couple of blocks away.
Yeah.
It's not the touristy area that's all done up and
Literally like the building behind. And I've never been on that side of it really. So it was a really mind-opening experience for me, just as like a young adult, and someone also entering the business world. It gave me a very like wide perspective on like our global economy and stuff like that. And I just felt out of touch, honestly, leaving the trip. And I was so glad that I did that earlier in my college experience. My mom was like, "You're doing what?" And I'm like the only child for my parents, so she's a helicopter mom, but at the same time, she's like wants me to do everything I can, but she's very like protective of me, as parents are. And I was like, "Yeah." So I said super casually, freshman year, I'm in my dorm. I'm like, "Yeah, so I was telling her, I was like, yeah, to pay off my credit card, I just put some money on it." And she's like, "Oh, for what?" And I was like, "Oh, I put a deposit on a flight to Africa in July." And it was like September. And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to Africa for about 3 weeks." She's like, "With who?" And I was like, "No one." And I was like, "By myself." "How did you learn about this?" I was like, "A class." I was like, I've always wanted to be on a volunteer like expedition thing. So I was like, I want to do this. I was like, I felt bad because I always asked my parents, to do stuff. And college, it's weird, right? Because you're transitioning from being a child to an adult. So it's the first time I was like, I'm doing this. I'm not asking you. I was like, yeah, I'm applying for my visa. Can you send me these papers? And she was like, Lily, like, well, can we talk about this? And I was like, yeah, we could talk about it, but like, I'm doing it. Like,
tickets already
guns
purchased.
blazing. Yeah, I got the deposit already. I paid for it. I paid for my ticket. So, yeah, it was very motivated.
Wow.